Hi, Colt the Fisherman. How we doing? How's the stream looking, Colt? Hopefully it's looking good. There we go. Colt the Fisherman. Meet Inkling Dude 55. He's one of my good friends. You'll be hearing us talking back and forth a lot. Good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Just getting the wood shop ready for getting the garage ready for the wood shop. Just cleaning. A little bit different stream. Yeah, there you go. Get the moderators going. We're missing the other moderator, Jackson Harlan. He's probably in school right now. Yeah, heck yeah. All right, cool. Stream's back on. We're good. It's enough, Colt James. All right. Cool. Going to school, you. Colt James, that's enough. Alright guys, I'm going to be right back. Anybody tunes in, let them know what's going on. I just got to run inside, give the dog some water. I will be right back. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. Perfect. Alright, hopefully the stream doesn't cut out. I opened up the garage door and got the phone a little closer to the house. So hopefully it'll keep the Wi-Fi a little more gooder. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting the wood shop all taken care of here. We're getting there. Getting all the wood shop tools out so we can get this arranged. So it's not a complete mess. Get it arranged for some good wood shopping things. That ought to help. Maybe a Wi-Fi extender in the garage would help too, since this is going to be a regular streaming location. You know what? That is a good idea, Phil. I'll have to look for a Wi-Fi extender. I'm assuming you could probably find those on Amazon, I'm assuming, right? Colt the Fisherman, hope you have a good day if you're still in here, buddy. Good luck at school. I've been following your channel there. It looks like, or else. Been following your channel there, buddy. Looks like you're getting some subscribers and looking like your fishing's gonna be all right. So, have fun, man. And Phil, we're gonna be making your project here for too long. Not today, though. We might map it out. I gotta draw it out. It's gonna be really, really cool. I can't wait. I'm so excited to build it. It's gonna be so much fun on this stream. Oh, squirrel brain still here, people. Squirrel brain. Squirrel brain. Stay on task. Stay on task. Squirrel brain. Oh, people wanted to see what I make. I really don't have anything available, really. But I guess I'll show you one thing. I forgot I have these. Felipe, or sorry, Phil. I know you weren't at the wedding, but I made these. Let's see if I can adjust this camera a little bit so we can see. So I made this. It's a cupcake or cake holder for at a wedding. I made this for my wedding a while ago, but a lot of people have borrowed it, and I'll show you how it works. So you just get it set up like so. I don't know if that looks good in the camera, but hey, see you, Colt. Have a good one, buddy. But yeah, so that's my cupcake or cake holding stand that I had at my wedding, and a lot of people have borrowed it. Real simple, easy design, but that's kind of the things I make. Little trinkety things. Jackson Harden, what in the redneck hell is going on here, boys? What's up, Jackson? What's up, dude? We were just talking about you. Got all three moderators in here. Little different channel. Streaming today. We're cleaning up the garage, getting the wood shop ready for this winter. I was just showing off a cupcake or cake stand that I built for my wedding a while ago. Little things that I do doing woodworking, but getting the garage set up for woodworking. Wish I was fishing, but that's tomorrow. Live stream tomorrow. Fishing, 9 o'clock. What in the redneck hell? That's awesome. I love it. Woodworking looks nicer. I haven't seen that side of the channel yet, but I'm liking it. Yeah, this is, I got all my tools set up. Got my joiner. I got my spindle sander right there. Got my drill press. Got my scroll saw. I got my planer. But yeah, that's why it's called Redneck Amusement, buddy. You know, a little bit of everything here. I know it. I'm excited. And yeah, Phil, it did work pretty good. It did work pretty good. So if you ever need it, you know, to hold cupcakes, I got it right here. Yes, please send me a picture of the flight tray I made you, so I can post it on the channel and show some people what I make. Yeah, definitely. I'd appreciate that. Heck yeah, definitely. You can definitely borrow it, for sure. All right, squirrel brain. Got to get back at it. Just cleaning the garage. Got to get back at it. Squirrel brain. Squirrel brain. And Jackson, I know it. I can't wait for tomorrow. The New York State. So I got my New York State fishing license, and they stocked 1,300 muskie in the Conowongo Creek in New York State, which is just like where I've been fishing. It's like 5 to 10 miles up the road. I cannot wait for tomorrow. It is going to be so much fun, dude. I can't wait for tomorrow. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm going to have so much fun tomorrow. Having fun right now, actually. Just chilling out on the channel. See what we got here. Hopefully someday. Yeah, hopefully someday you'll be able to borrow these, Phil. But yeah, definitely send me a picture. I don't know, you probably already sent one. Let's get this. There we go. Cheap. Yeah. Holy hell, brother, that is insane. Hopefully we'll see some muskie action tomorrow, man. I hope so. We'll see some muskie action tomorrow. Whistling Diesel, baby. Hopefully. I'm really hoping we'll see some muskie action. If anything, some big smallies, some northern pike. I can't wait. Get this put back away. Full of cobwebs. Yeehaw. There we go. Let's put away for now. Got this mat here. Nice garage mat. Get this flattened out. Be nice to use. Missing the music. Missing the music. That's what we're missing. Missing the damn music. Got a light bar we got to set up too on the Jeep. Whoa. Come here. Got this light bar. We got to set that up on the Jeep for a back. Rear facing. So when I'm backing up, I can see where the heck I'm going. There's the black truck. There's my 95 Chevy. Did a little work on that bad boy over the summer. It's a lot of fun. I caught my first ever fall fish yesterday, but he fell off before I could get it back to my phone to take a picture. Fall fish, yeah. I catch a heck out of them things, especially on the fly rod. That seems like all I can catch is the fall fish on the fly rod. And we're off. Back to cleaning. Oh. And this is a winch mount for the black truck. We got to put that on too. So many projects. Got my table saw here. Cut Gotta have the table saw. Set this out for garbage tomorrow. Hopefully they'll take it. What we got here? Caught him on a Joe's fly the second day using this. It's probably what it was. Yeah. It seems like that's all I can catch on the fly rod is the fall fish. Well, Phil, my good buddy Phil, if you're still in the chat, I think we're gonna cut your board up and start your project, kinda. I think that's what we're gonna do right now. Heavy. Yeah, I'll need that eventually, won't I? Yep, I am. Ooh, exciting. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna get some stuff out of the way real quick. I'll get that big, bad, freaking heavy monster of a board out here, and we'll get it cut up. All right, we got some stuff out of the way. Get the saw out. Hit my knee. Ouch. All right. Got the saw here. Might have to go get an extension cord. I don't see one in the garage. Of course I don't. Why would I have an extension cord accessible, right? And Joe's fly. That's cool. Joe's fly. I'll have to look up what that is, Jackson. Actually, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that bad boy. Ta-da! I always think there's something on my nose right there, but it's just a shadow casting on it. Joe's fly. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get ourselves an extension cord. There's one in the Jeep. I'll be right back. I wonder what keeps happening. It's working for me now. All right. Thanks, guys. I don't know. We're on Wi-Fi, and it should be perfect. So I don't understand why it keeps cutting out. So, but appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. Take my safety glasses back off. Appreciate you letting me know that it wasn't working. I don't know why it keeps cutting out. It makes no sense. But anyways, right now you are streaming through the shorts. Huh. Wonder why it's streaming through the shorts. Doesn't make any sense. I guess I don't know what. But anyways, I got that portion cut. So that's good. We got another portion to cut. Yeah, maybe I'm doing something wrong, Phil. Yeah, I guess I'll. Madis Corzort. Hey, how we doing? Yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, we got a nice cut. Yeah, it's looking nice. But yeah, Phil, I'll definitely do that. If it cuts out again, let me know. I don't know why is streaming to the shorts. I'm not exactly sure how I did that. But we got another board to cut here. Yeah, I'm not too sure how I did that. Okay. We're just going to leave the audio. Hopefully, yeah, it's back. All right, cool. Cool, we're back. We're going to leave the audio go this time. Maybe it's because I messed with the audio. I don't know. You think with Wi-Fi that it wouldn't be doing anything. So just letting you know, it's going to get loud. I'll put my mic up here so it's not as loud. Oh, Phil, I don't know if you saw, but we got a portion of it cut. We're going to get a portion of it cut right now. Got to get the safety glasses back on. Yep. Hopefully it's not too loud. I mean, it is woodworking, so this is going to be wood. Yeah, there, spider. And the other piece cut. Not too loud at all. Perfect. Oh, cool. I didn't see. Yep. So there we go. Now we got both pieces cut. Oh, jeez. It's gotta be heavy. Stay. There's a. You can just see how thick that is. I mean, some thick wood. Pretty cool though. Beautiful grain. Cool. So, now that we got both halves cut, this is what we're working with. Bring it down so you can see. Sure is. Let's bring you right down where you guys can see. So there, at the bottom of the stream there, this is what we got. We're going to be, yep, 30 inches wide. Oh yeah, by 25 inches long. So that's what we got. That's going to be perfect. Oh, I got to put back on my mic. My bad. It's upside down. Probably you guys couldn't hear me that well. All right, so safety glasses off. Jeez, I can't see a thing in there. So yeah, so we got 30 inches wide, and we got 25 inches long. So that's what we're working with. Hopefully the stream's still good. I don't know why it cut out. It's so silly. But yeah, so that's what we got here. We'll have to put the we'll have to take the mic off and plug in the phone here, and it looks like she's gonna die here. Maybe that's part of the problem. We're gonna take off the mic, so you're just gonna have phone audio. So hopefully you'll be just fine. But we got to plug in the phone. Battery's starting to go south. Sweet, still good. Thanks, Jackson. Phone's plugged in, so we're good now. So we got that. I got my joiner. We'll joint the edges because we need the edges jointed, so we'll do that real quick. Get some of this project done. At least get it started so I'm not fighting it later on. All right. Done with the saw. Bring over bring the biscuit joiner over. Get this back up a little bit so you guys can see. Perfect. All right. And we'll bring the biscuit joiner over. Here. That's perfect. Okay, we're good there. Sweet, still good. Perfect. Might have to talk a little louder so you guys can hear me, but that's all right. So this is a joiner. This is going to make the edges square. So when I put everything together, we won't have any issues butting everything up. A small piece of wood. You think I'd have one? Laying around. There we go. That's better. I can hear you good. Sweet. Good. Yeah, I don't have the mic on anymore, so. Okay. What we're going to do here with the biscuit joiner, let's move this because we're going to have our fingers in here when we're plugged in. This has got a rotating blade here, and what we're going to do is we're going to take our edges of our wood, and if any of the wood has a crown on the edges where we're going to be buttoning them up together, we're going to take that crown out and it's going to make it nice and flat. So when we go to put these together, they're going to go together nice and easy. Right back there. Unlock the table. I don't want to take too much off to start with. So we'll look down these bad boys and see. They both look pretty good. I don't know if you guys can see down, but if you look down, see how this one kind of dips a little bit? It's going to take that dip out. And this one does the same thing. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay. It's gonna get loud again. See that there? See how that made that nice, perfectly flat? See how that side's got still that dirty edge? Now this side's nice and flat. We're gonna do the same thing to the other one. We only need one edge. Yep, nice and flush, that's right. We only need one edge. That's good, nice and flush. The top and the bottom we don't need to worry about because we're gonna be doing something different with those sides. So just need one good mating surface. We'll take a look here and to see what side, how I want the grain to go on both of these, so they match up quite well. I think we're gonna want to go, yep, on this side right here. All right, we're gonna do this side right here. We'll see what that does. That side's looking money. Yep, now we're gonna do this side. So again, gonna be loud. And we're done. And that's the other side. That side was a lot flatter than the other side. You can hear it hit, you know, this side, and then you'll hear it hit nothing, and then you'll hear it hit this side. So it's just taking off the high sides, slowly working it down. That's right, Phil. Nice and smooth. So we'll set these up together here. Put these two mating surfaces up. Look at that. Look at how well those come together. Look at that. Look at how well those come together. Perfect. Nice and came together right there, just nice. Next thing is we'll be running those through the planer to get them both nice and smooth on either side. But you can see how well that joint met right up. That's what we're looking for. That's what we were looking for. It's perfect. That part's done. Clean, clean. Heck yeah. So that part's done. Get those darn safety glasses back on. So that part's done. I don't know if we're on the planer today. The planer's planer's really loud, really big, and you kind of need time for that. I got another hour of streaming though, so we're gonna clean up the garage a little bit more. I wanted to at least get some kind of woodworking in here. But yeah, and then, so we got the joint that we just made. That's where the two boards are gonna be coming together. Wow, is good. Hi, Defig Patra. How we doing? Welcome to the channel. So now that we got this joint nice and smooth and we have it ready, we'll take this tool. This tool is called a biscuit joiner, and it makes a cut. I'll show you. It makes a cut where I can put these biscuits, is what they call. So to put these two boards together, I'll cut a biscuit. Biscuit for the biscuit, that's right. I'll put a biscuit cut right here. So a blade comes in and plunges itself in there. Kind of makes a half of one of these, and then I'll be able to put this in there, and then on the other board I'll do the same thing. make a biscuit cut, put the biscuit in, and be good to go. Now, since this board's so big and heavy, absolutely heavy, I'm gonna put 2 biscuits per joint. So I'm gonna put a biscuit here, put a biscuit here, so that this joint is really strong. I wish I had a mortising joiner. Actually puts a square or a rectangle bit into here, which is super strong, super strong, but money. So, but anyways, that's all done. But yeah, see how the blade comes out? I don't know if you can see it that well on camera. The little bitty blade comes out, and that's all it does. It's going bam, and it makes a cut. Oh yeah. Yep, the biscuits will get her done. Yep, if I put 2 of them per joint, they'll get them done. And I got big biscuits. These are just little biscuits. I got big 10 biscuits. I got big 10 biscuits. I think these, oh, those are biscuits. Those are the 10s. But I have these are the zeros. Yeah, you can see the different size. They don't taste good, but you can see the different size of the biscuits. So this is a 0 biscuit, and this is a 10 biscuit. So we'll be using 10s, and we'll be using 2 of them per joint. So, and I'm gonna make a lot of biscuit cuts because I don't want it to come apart. Okay, that's all done. Put our biscuit joiner back away. This is the Ryobi version of the biscuit joiner. I was gonna get the DeWalt one, but this one was like $75 to $100 cheaper than the DeWalt one, and they do the same thing. So if you're in the market for, not a sponsor, Ryobi, not a sponsor. If you're in the market for a biscuit joiner, the Ryobi, and I've used the DeWalt before, the Ryobi, great product for biscuits. Set up. Set that up, would you? Joiner's all done. I have another joiner over here. I heard they'll be in Milwaukee or made in the same factory. They probably are, tell you the truth. Jackie Blue. Hi, Jackie Blue. How we doing? I bet you, Phil, I bet you they are made in this, just like, so I know a lot about tires. I used to work in a tire shop. Cooper tires, you know, you hear Cooper. Cooper and Mastercraft tires are all made in the same factory. Literally, it's the same tire. Black rubber tire, one goes down the line, gets stamped Cooper. The other one goes down the line, gets stamped Mastercraft. Cooper, $150 more. Mastercraft, $150 less. Literally the same tire going down the line. Absolutely ridiculous, but we're in a wood shop. We're not talking about tires. Anyways, oh, heavy. Heavy. Be right back. Gonna put a tool away real quick that I don't need. Want to show you guys this board real quick. Oh, garage. I don't know if you can see this board, but work the talk, not only talk a talk. Okay, but anyways, this board, you can see I planed it down. Look what it looked like. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Just hidden, just beautiful. This is gonna be my bar someday. I'm gonna build a bar. That's when it's gonna be made out of my bar. Can't wait for that. I love how I'm currently cleaning my garage, watching you clean your garage while I'm working on my wheeler. That's awesome, Maddie G. That's awesome. Yeah, cleaning my garage, getting it ready for the wood shop. Doing a little bit of woodworking too. Oh, the bar, nice. Are you still going to do the epoxy table? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna do my epoxy table. Depends on if we stay here at this location. If we move, I might not build the bar until we move, but still plan on making an epoxy table. So I'm gonna make wood, and then in the middle of it is gonna be epoxy, and it's gonna be a blue river with LED lights underneath. That's gonna be an awesome video for the future. Yeah. That's too funny, Maddie G. That's turning out real nice. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. But anyways, we're gonna keep on cleaning up here for a little bit. Got some woodworking done. This bad boy for the winter, so we stay nice and toasty. Getting rid of this. It's getting warm. Got 11, 12. We got about 45 minutes. Get the rest of this cleaned up. I'll show you. So I got a draw. What we got going on here? It's definitely starting to cool off a lot in the mornings and evening where I'm at. Yeah, it's definitely starting to cool off a lot. So let me get you guys switched around here. Take you. Now this part of the garage is pretty dirty, so don't mind the mess. But, so this is my bandsaw. My Grizzly, I think it's a 20-inch bandsaw. We're gonna be using that for your project, Phil. 35th anniversary, 513. That's my baby right there. I absolutely love that thing. That thing is amazing. But absolute mess of a garage. And then this is all going to be the wood for the bar. Is all what that's going to be. And then, of course, you got all the wood over there on that wall. And then you got all the wood on this wall. So we got a lot of projects. Ooh, don't need to show the house. Bandsaws are pretty cool. I use those scroll saws back in the woodshop class. Yeah, I love my scroll saw. Love my scroll saw. We're gonna keep on going here. Got some other stuff put away. And this here This here is black walnut. It looks like about 1.5 inches thick, maybe. 1 3/4 thick. So, thanks. Yeah, you know, it's nothing crazy, but it works. That's for sure. But this, just to show you what I'm gonna show you a different piece here. But this is black walnut planed down, and I'm gonna show you a big piece that I haven't planed down yet, and I'm gonna tell you the project I have for that. I do have it planed down. So this bad boy is 3 1/4 inches thick. This is all black walnut. Absolutely behemoth. This, my 30-30 lever action Marlin, the foregrip, where you would hold on to the front of the gun. Underneath, the screws where you would put in a sling are all stripped out. I'm going to carve my own foregrip out of black walnut, thicken it up more so it fits my meaty claws, and put it on my 30-30. It's gonna be a fun one too, but it's a long ways away. All right, back to cleaning. Cleaning. Just about got the garage cleaned up. Then we'll set the tools out and arrange so that we can get to everything nicely. Get some extension cords ran. That's sick, man. You'll have to upload it on the community page for us to see. Heck yeah. Heck yeah, I definitely will. I'll be making it. I don't know if I'll be doing a live stream or not, but I'm going to be doing videos, you know, here and there. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Nose itches. But yeah. Yep. Gonna be doing that. Yeah, and if you guys, I don't know if you guys can post anything to the community. After stream, I'll get pics of that flight tray. Sweet, thank you. Thank you, Phil, appreciate that. I don't know if you guys can post anything in the community yet. I think, I don't know if I have it set up where subscribers or anything, I'll have to take a look. But, you know, eventually, you know, if you have any ideas or anything for a good woodworking project that, you know, maybe you want made, or something you think would be cool for the channel, you know, let me know, post it in the community. I don't know if you can do that yet, but hopefully here soon we'll get something set up. I'll probably set it up for just subscribers, and then eventually probably just for members. Only talk the talk. Why work the talk, not only talk the talk? I'm working. Don't tell me what to do. Anyway. But yeah, hopefully we can do that, post in the community. Save all scraps. You never know. You never know where you're gonna need something like this. bunch of sour dust. Like your style, bro. Thanks, appreciate it. All right, we got pretty much cleaned up here. I don't think this mat's gonna flatten out unless it's got heat on it. We're just gonna roll up the mat. Get out of the way. There we go. Getting cleared up and cleaned out now. Heck yeah. Starting to look good. Got the shop back for planer. I think we got all the tools. Yeah, so here's the wood shop. So I'm gonna get everything arranged so that we can go from station to station to station without having to run into any issues here. So I'm gonna get that set up. Set that up. God damn. Whew. Planer is heavy. Scroll saw. The scroll saw set up over here. Out of the way. Okay. Got a drill press. Probably set a drill press right over there too, huh? Good. Got the drill press set up. Table saw. Table saw set up, perfect. And then we'll get probably just keep this table right here. Yeah. Keep that table right there. Toss the miter saw underneath of it. Keep it out of the way. Table saw probably set up there. And then we'll set the joiner right here. Joiner. Perfect. Sit that up, would you? Hi friends, what time is it there? 10:21. It's 11:24 here. Well, Jackson's got it, 11:23. Yep, we're on the same time zone, Jackson. Yep. There's the wood shop. Got it all set up. Let's take you for a walk, shall we? Okay. We got the spindle sander at Phil's project. The oscillating spindle sander. We got the table for, field trip. Got the table all set up for any projects. We got the joiner set up. Got the table saw set up. Got our drill press, which I'll have to get a table for that. Nice table. This joiner I'm selling. It's just too big for what I'm doing. And then we got the Grizzly scroll saw. Hails to the yeah. And then we got the DeWalt planer. And then I did this, I framed in this window with all the wood. You got cherry and oak. And then you got a black walnut frame. I did that up. And that's it. That's the wood shop. We got the beer fridge. Everybody loves a good beer fridge. And that's the wood shop. That's what's gonna be set up for this winter. We'll have to get a, like good old buddy Phil said, we'll have to get a Wi-Fi booster in here for sure. I think I cut myself. Ow. All right. I think the coffee's gone. Well, what time we got? 11:26. Okay. Well, what do you think? We fire up the planer and get those boards planed up? We got time. Sound like a good idea? Yep, we can set all of that up. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yep, let's plane. Copy that. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some earplugs or my muffs because way too loud. And we'll get her set up. T-minus 5 minutes and we'll be playing. Anyways, in here, she's fishing. He'll be live tomorrow morning around 9 Eastern. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jackson. Appreciate that, buddy. Yep, we're gonna be fishing. Oh, and anybody in here? This morning, I went and set up my game cameras for archery hunting. I should have got them out there a little earlier, but that video is gonna be coming up. There was no service to live stream that, so I've got to get on the old cap cuts and get that edited. So let's probably move you guys in here because you're not gonna be able to see. Hopefully the stream stays good, but I'm gonna get set up first and then get you guys in here. Sit that up, would you? Hopefully this is off. Power off. Plugged in there. Get our hose. All set up. Move the wood. All right. Well, shit. Well, crap. So, I found something wrong here. If you look right here, this crack, I didn't think it was that bad. I don't know if you guys can see it, but watch. It opens up. See it opening? So, unfortunately, we can't use it. See? Yeah, just snapped right in half. If I would have sent that through the planer, yep, you can probably tear that apart with your hands. And yeah, right there. Go right apart. So, we'll save those. Well, that's a bummer, isn't it? Let me take a look at my other wood here. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. That's got a crack in it. Huh. Well, that sucks. There we go. We found some. Find a piece that doesn't got a crack. Damn. Well, that sucks. It's too bad that had a crack in it. We're gonna get set up and playing too. Phooey. Let me take my load wood real quick, and we'll get another piece going here. It's crap, but probably gonna be all right. Just not gonna be as wide. Bummer. All right. We found a piece. You were so ready. I'm interested, but I am in Indonesia. Sorry, I joked. Oh, no, you're good. You're good. I know. I was so ready to start playing and I was bummed, but hey, we found a piece. So we're gonna cut this up. Yep, we're gonna cut this up right now. So we're gonna get back to our 25 inches long and 30 inches wide. And we need to put 3 pieces together. We need to put 3 pieces together. It is what it is. So I'm gonna set that up and we're gonna get cutting. And we'll be right back at it. It won't take too long to get back at it here. Yep, we're good on the cracks. That's a bummer. We'll make something out of this though. It's too nice of a wood. It's too nice of a wood just to throw away, so we'll make something out of it. If I would have sent that through the planer, we would have had a bad day. Fix on the fly, yep. That's it. Redneck Amusement. You never know what you're gonna get. But we want to keep all the phalanges, so that's why I just instantly stopped. And we weren't gonna run that through the planer. All right, everybody. Gonna be loud here for a minute. Well, but something does happen. we'll come get you. Thanks. Keep 911 on standby. No, we're good. We won't have any problems. All right, what I say, 25 inches long. That's what I said, right? 25 inches long. Need 2 of these are 25 inches long. Need another board underneath there. Keep everything level and such. All right, next cut. There we go. We're back in business now. All the gas and such. That's right, the gas and such, Phil. That's right. All right, we got one. We need another one. What do we got? We want 30 inches wide. So what do we got here? We got 9.5. So 9 and 9 is 18. And then the half. So that's 19 inches long, wide. So we might need a couple of these bad boys, huh? All right, next cut. Another one. There's 2. So that gives us, should be 19 inches wide, right? 9.5 plus 9.5 is 19. Boom! Mass mathing today. Look at that. Another 125. And we should be good. Got 3 made up. The gas and such. You hooligans. All right. Got 3 of them made up. That looks better. We got 28.5. So we're a little shy, but that's all right. We'll just adjust our project. We got 25 inches long, 28.5 inches wide instead of 30 inches wide. Now we got to get back out the joiner. But actually, we're all set up for the planer. So we're gonna take those boards and we're gonna go straight to the planer. And that's what we're gonna do. So let me get set up. All right, I'm gonna take you guys in the garage. Apologize if the stream cuts out, but we're gonna get you set up on the table saw. Or maybe the scroll saw. We'll get you set up on the scroll saw so you have a better angle. Stream doing good? Hopefully the stream's doing good. So I'm gonna take you in and get you set up because we're gonna start playing in there. Jackie Blue, I know you were excited for it. Yeah, see, there we go. Yep. All right, stream's all good. I'll bring you right in. Get you set up. All good here, perfect. All right, hopefully the stream will stay good. Planer's all set, perfect. It is going to be loud. Safety first. Gotta have the ear pro on, safety glasses. Make sure you have no loose fitting clothing because that is not a good day. Set the table saw up over here. We have a workbench to work on. I'm not kidding. Dafaka Putra. What are you not kidding about? I'm interested, but I'm in Indonesia. Sorry, I joked. Are you interested? What are you interested? Interested in the woodworking? Because this guy's married. Okay. It's gonna be loud. still good? Hopefully the stream's still good. 3 planed down to the same thickness. Talk not only talk the talk. Matta, here's something else. Jackson, those are good planers. They had them in my high school class. Yeah, I love them. I mean, $500 sitting right there, but I tell you what, it's worth it every penny. Yes, sir, it's good. Looks good so far. Very nice. Jackie Blue, thank you. Mr. Phil, yep. Now, for the big reveal, let's take a look. Huh? Look at those bad boys. That is looking pretty nice, isn't it? Those are nice. Those are nice. Woo! All right. That's all set up. Set that up. Shoo, those look real good, sir. Yeah. Yep, they are. Heck yeah. Yeah, those look nice. Heck yeah. Look at all that wormy. Look at all that wormy grain in there. Isn't that awesome? Woo! I'm gonna mark these real quick. I wanna figure out what, so give me just one moment, I'll be right back with you guys. I wanna mark these to see which way I want them to be. So the centerpiece is gonna have to have some nice wood. So that will be in the center. And then be on the bottom, so that's going to be over here, and that's going to be on top. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to number these. 1. This would be 1 left, 2 center, and 3 right. Now we got it. Yeah, no big cracks either. Yeah, no big cracks either. That was a bummer because that was such nice wood too. That's a bummer that they had big cracks, but we want to keep the phalanges, so no big cracks. Okay, so 12:01. I got about an hour and a half before I got to go to work. I'm gonna run the joiner. I'm gonna run this joiner. Hey Jackson, have fun in class, dude. I never had fun in class, but you never know. You might like it. But yeah, have fun in class, dude. Hopefully see you tomorrow morning. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for some muskie fishing. Can't wait, I'm so excited. But yeah, see you later, brother. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Look at the moderators. I mean, might as well get that out of the way. Yeah, I'm going to get that out of the way, and then we're going to shut off the stream. But I want to be in a good spot so when I come back next time, we can really, really take off and get it going. So yes, Jackie Blue, we're going to get the old joiner set back up. We're going to joint these boards. Perfect. So I'm going to want to joint this side, that side, that's perfect. I already got it all set up for me. Perfect. All right. perfection. I'm getting thirsty too. I'll definitely see you as soon as I get out of class tomorrow. You'll have a good one. Till then. See you, Jackson. See you, buddy. Chad, I'm going to go run and get a drink real quick. I am thirsty. All right, we're back. Get these boards jointed up. Got some liquid. Ah, that's much better. And we're back. Got the Ear Pro, might as well wear it. All right, back at her. Three right. All right. There we go. That's all done. That's all done. Let's turn you around, take you with me here. Let's go take a look. Come on, stupid camera. Turn around. Whoa. Huh, for some other reason it won't turn around. Camera won't turn around. So there you go. All jointed up. Can barely even tell where that seam's at, huh? Look at that. That seam's right there. Can't even see it. Another seam right there. Can't even see it. That's what we're looking for. That's what we were looking for. Seams that you can't even see. Dang, it's hard to tell. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what we were looking for. Seams that you can't even tell they're there. So in the next video, since we're running out of time here, unfortunately, very smooth. Thank you, Jackie Blue. So in the next video, what we're gonna do is we're gonna biscuit joint those together. I might do the other side. I might plane down the other side, but I'm not too worried about that side because that's gonna be the ugly side. That's gonna be on the back. So I'm not too worried about that side. The next video, we're gonna get the biscuits out and we're gonna biscuit joint those together. So that's what we'll be doing next. We'll get a nice flat surface, which this table's pretty flat, I guess. But we'll set these on their face and probably sand this down still. Probably have to throw this through the joiner, through the planer as well. So yeah, that'll be the next 2 videos. We'll plane down the underside of those, and then we'll joint those together with the biscuit joiner. I think with these smaller ones, they're not as heavy. I think we're gonna be able to get away with just using the 10s or even the 20s. I don't know if I have the 20s around yet. So I found my bigger biscuits. Huge. I'll show you the difference. So there's the 20s. Don't taste good. So there's the 3 different biscuit sizes. You got 20, 10, and 0. Hopefully biscuits that you eat. I can't imagine making these little things. That would suck. That would be so hard. But so I think we're just gonna go with the 20s, and we'll probably put, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna put 4 biscuits in on each board. So 4, so 8 total 20 size biscuits. So eliminate the need for gluing the wood together. No, so you actually still glue it together. So when you put these in, the board, you glue them in, and then whatever board also you're mating up, you glue that side. So these sit in between. You know, say if your board was here, okay? So this would be your board. This sits in between the board on either one. And then, yeah, you would glue and this, and then that's how you would glue them together. And it would make it's crazy how much that glue penetrates into the wood. The actual wood is gonna break before the joint will break. It's crazy how strong these are. Awesome. But yeah. But yeah, so that's how you work. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do that. Yeah, any questions or whatever, if you don't understand something, anybody, if you don't understand something, how it works, you know, feel free to ask me. I will definitely answer it. And if I don't see your message, just re-comment, and I promise I'll get to it. Or my moderators, good old Phil here, Jackson and Colt will, you know, bring it to my attention and I'll be able to get your question answered. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be using the Ryobi number 20s. Ain't that neat? Oh yeah. Oops. Zeros. My 20 lids over here. Neato. Thank you, Jackie Blue. Neato is right. All right, everybody. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. So I'm gonna leave the garage just like this. And tomorrow, 9 o'clock a.m. Standard Eastern Time, I'm gonna be fishing on the channel, live streaming. And then I set up my game cameras. And I'm gonna be working on that video and eventually have that posted later on in the week. But yeah, so that's it. Thanks for stopping by the Redneck Amusement / Redneck Wood. And I hope you all have a great day. Thank you, Phil. Have a good one as well. I know you're not working, you lucky son of a gun. Jackie Blue, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. What else we got in the chat here? If anybody's still in. Jackson Harlan, he's gone. Matta, see you later, buddy. Have a good one. Defig Putra, if you're still in here, have a good one. Yep, you too, Jackie. Have a good day. Thanks again, everybody, for stopping by. Like and subscribe if you can. We'll be doing this kind of stuff all year long. This is what we're going to be doing. Catch you later.